your vote for Mikie Sherrill as the next governor of New Jersey. I need to tell your friends, your family, your brothers, your sisters, your mom, your dad, your nephews, your cousins, everybody, Mikie Sherrill for governor. Thank you very much.
If you're a union member or a union supporter, make some noise for Mike Hellstrom, and keep making noise for the New Jersey State Director and Vice President of 32BJ SEIU, Ana Maria Hill.
Mi gente, how are my people doing? New Jersey, are you in the room? Labor, are my labor folks in the room? SEIU, SE? 32? 32? Oh, I am so excited to be up here with all of you today. And we are making sure we are bringing Mikie home on Tuesday. My name is Ana Maria Hill, and I am the proud State Director and Vice President for 32. 32. And we represent over 15,000 members in the state of New Jersey, 190,000 across the East Coast. They are your security officers, they are your office cleaners, they're your airport workers, porters, and your cafeteria workers in K-12 schools. Woo! They feed your children, and they keep our buildings running safe and secure. Woo! I am also a first-generation Latina daughter of working-class immigrants who, like so many of all of us, came here in search of the American dream. An American dream that feels more and more out of reach. But in this race, there is only one person who refuses to let it fade away. One person who will fight for us and who will champion for the working class. Mikie Sherrill. I am here because I want to provide a face to our members. I think about our members, Don Amagro, who is 75 years old and works 2 full-time jobs just to make ends meet. He does it because his check from Social Security doesn't even pay the room that he rents. I am here for my security officers that are homeless, that sleep in their cars and yet still go to work the next day to keep buildings secure where the tenants don't even bother to know their names. I am here for my members who have health care debt because hospital prices are out of control. They are New Jersey. When I think about what's at stake in this election, I also think of Michael Olugade, one of our security officers, and a father of 3 who works 100 hours a week. Michael. Woo! Now, Michael is one of 2,000 security officers that just won a new contract. In that contract, whoop, those security officers are going to go from $17 to $22 in the next 4 years. Now, that is a historic contract for us. But despite that, I know that Michael will still have to work more than one job to make ends meet. He will still have to do it because the bills don't pay themselves. And because it is just a scary world when you have to work more than one job to continue to live and survive in New Jersey. Now tell me that you haven't been there before. Tell me that you have not gotten your electricity shut off because regardless of how many hours you work, you still couldn't pay that bill. Now tell me if Jack cares. No. Jack, who during his time voted once, twice, voted 5 times against raising the minimum wage in the state of New Jersey. Boo! Jack is not a friend to working people. He is not a friend to the folks in this room. Jack is trash. Absolutely. Jack is trash. Jack is trash. Jack is trash. Now, 32BJ stands very proudly with Mikie because we know that she stands with us and because we know she's got our backs. Mis amores, qué orgullosa me siento de estar acá representando a nuestra gente en esta tarima. Les quiero hablar de un hombre que se está lanzando para gobernador, que cree que puede manipularnos a pensar que él nos ve. El mismo hombre que cree que la gente hispana y la gente morena no existe. Que cuando le preguntaron que si le importa el voto latino, le dijo a la reportera, próxima pregunta, porque no quería responder. ¡Oh! Tenga por seguro que él no va a responder por nosotros. Pero yo sé que con Mikie como gobernadora, nuestra comunidad gana y avanza. In this time when it is so easy to forget that we are powerful, when it is so easy to say that your vote does not matter, I need you to believe, but most importantly, I need you to vote. I need you to vote. Polling sites go up to 8 p.m. tomorrow until 6. Do not leave for tomorrow what you can do today, what you can do tomorrow. Because cuando votamos, when we vote, thank you, gracias. Have a blessed night.
lady, single baby, sophisticated mama. Come on, you disco lady, yeah, stay with me tonight, mama, yeah.
If you hear any noise, it ain't the boys, it's ladies now. 'Cause somebody
name will be seen. You can fulfill all your dreams. Party here, party there, everywhere. This is your night, baby, and you've got to be there. Well, this is your night, tonight. Everything's gonna be alright. This is your night, tonight. Everything's gonna be alright. This is your night, tonight. Everything's gonna be alright. This is your night, tonight. Everything's alright.
Ooh, it's so nasty. It's so nasty.
DJ. I know you come a long way, baby, but you don't need that heart of stone, no. To prove that you can do it, baby. You can make it on your own, but you can't keep running away from love, 'cause the first one let you down, no, no, no. And though others try to satisfy you, baby, with me true love can still be found. Love can still be found. The second time around. Ooh, the second time is so much better than the second time around. And I make it better than the first time. You know I really love you, and I paid for my mistakes, yes I did, girl. The more I try to hide my feelings, baby, this old heart gets in the way, and love won't let me wait. The second time around, girl, with me, it's better than the first time. The second time around, let's do it one more time. Say it again. The second time around, all that I've been through, I do it again, just as long as I'm with you.
I'm your boogie man. That's what I am. I'm here to do whatever I can. Be it early morning, late afternoon, or at midnight. It's never too soon to wanna please you, to wanna keep you, to wanna do it all for you. I wanna be your rubber ball. I wanna be the one you love most of all. Oh yeah. I'm the boogie man, I'm the boogie man. Turn me on. I'm the boogie man, I'm the boogie man. I do what you want. I'm the boogie man, I'm the boogie man. Turn me on. I'm the boogie man, I'm the boogie man. I do what you want. I'm your boogie man. That's what I am. I'm here to do whatever I can. Be it early morning, late afternoon, or at midnight. Oh, it's never too soon. Don't wanna take you, don't wanna hold you. I wanna give my all to you, and I want you to completely understand where I'm at and where I am. Oh yeah. I'm the boogie man, I'm the boogie man. Turn me on. I'm the boogie man, I'm the boogie man. Do what you want. I'm the boogie man, I'm the boogie man. Turn me on. I'm the boogie man, I'm the boogie man. Do what you want. DJ Quad. Ooh, it's so nasty. It's so nasty.
My baby's always guessing and wouldn't be a bad thing, but I don't get no loving, and that's no lie. We spent the night in Frisco at every kind of disco. From that night I kissed our love goodbye. Don't blame it on the sunshine, don't blame it on the moonlight, don't blame it on the good times, blame it on the boogie I just can't control my feet. 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 Sunshine, I don't blame it on the moonlight. I don't blame it on the good times. I blame it on the boogie. I don't blame it on the sunshine. I don't blame it on the moonlight. I don't on the good times. I blame it on the boogie. You just got that sunshine, yeah. Moonlight, good times, DJ,
Ooh, it's so nasty. It's so nasty. Put on your red shoes and dance the blues.
Hello again, everybody. Leave it to the union to get people all riled up, huh? Our union members, I see you, SEIU. I got 2 union cards in my pocket, and I feel the solidarity. I loved that. Angry unionists getting us all roaring. That's what this is all about. I noticed something, actually. I looked it up. Mikie's donations, way, way more from the unions than Jack. In fact, there is only one group where Jack is bringing in way more. And I looked it up, and this is true. You will not be shocked to hear it's the corporations. That's who's supporting Jack. Who do you guys trust more, the corporations or the unions? I noticed the teachers have Mikey's back. Who do you guys trust more, the corporations or the teachers? And certainly the regular people opening up their wallets, finding those small dollar donations, they're going to Mikey. Why? She's going to help them put food on the table, lower the bills. Who do you guys trust more, the corporate stooges or regular hardworking people? There we go. Much love to all my union brothers and sisters out there. Everybody, I'm about to make a bold claim. I think you are about to see the coolest thing you might see all afternoon, and I know this event is being headlined by Barack Obama. I'm not trying to put too much pressure on our next performers, but this is amazing. Everybody, let's please quiet down. Let's focus up. Let's show so much love and show some respect for the Essex County Silver Steppers.
Some more. Come out of here on the floor. Honey, let's rock some more, yeah. Now when you get out here, don't you have no fear. Put your hands on your hip and let your backbone slip and work out. Ah, my mama moved up. First step. Honey, move back. Second. Follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me, yeah, follow me. I'm hoping.
I'm live in the building. I dance on my dance here. You ready? Where them fans at? Where them fans at? Where them fans at? Hear me one time. Oh, 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 I got my boots on the ground. Yeah. Oh, 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 I got my boots on the ground. Where the fans at? Get up by your seat. Let your body move. Cowboys and cowgirls, they're feeling the groove. Sipping on moonshine, fire barrel rolling. I'ma get behind that thing, girl, and hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Whoa, oh, 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 got my boots on the ground. Yes, sir. Lord have mercy. Oh, 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 got my boots on the ground. Fans, please. I hope you got good knees, cause we gon' get it up. Everybody's dancing to that juke joint love. Hold on to your wig, hold on to your man, cause the steppers in that building, y'all, and it's going to fan. Come on. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. Got my boots on the ground. Yeah. Oh, oh, oh. Got my boots on the ground, baby. Wait a minute. Boots on the ground. Kicking up some dust. Boots on the ground. Kicking up some dust. Wait a minute now, where them fans at? Where them fans at? Where them fans at? Hit me one time, hit me two times. Oh, 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 I got my boots on the ground. Yeah, yeah. Oh.
One more time for the Essex County Silver Steppers. And I want a special round of applause for their member Fanny Harrison, who just performed for you at the beautiful age of 93 years young, everybody. Joining us up next with a rendition of Lift Every Voice and Sing, please welcome Charity Wilder.
Lift every voice and sing, to earth and heaven ring, ring with the harmony of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has taught us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun, let us march on till victory is won.
nasty, so nasty.
The hottest spot goes for Havana. Here at the Copacabana. Music and passion were always the fashion at the Copa. They fell in love. His name was Rico. He wore a diamond. He was escorted to his chair. He saw Lola dancing there, and when she finished, he called her over. But Rico went a bit too far. Tony sailed across the bar, and then the punches flew, and chairs were smashed in two. There was blood and a single gunshot, but just who shot who at the Copacabana? The hottest spot north of Havana. Here at the Copacabana. Music and passion were always the fashion at the Copa. She lost her love.
secret stay. It's always been this way. I'm about to say, you gotta give it up today.
time to celebrate. Come on, let's celebrate. Just one day out of life. Just one day out of life. It would be so nice.
As a waitress in a cocktail bar, when I met you, I picked you out, I shook you up and turned you around, turned you into someone new. Now 5 years later on, you've got the world at your feet. Success has been so easy for you, but don't forget it's me who put you where you are now, and I can put you back down too. Don't you want me? You know I can't believe it when I hear that you won't see me. Don't you want me? You know I don't believe you when you say that you don't need me. It's just your lazy mind. You think you change your mind? You better change it back or we will both be sorry. Don't you want me, baby? Don't you want me? Oh, don't you want me, baby? Don't you want me? No. Say what you want, but don't play games with my affection. Take what you need, but don't leave me with no direction.
All alone, I sit home by the phone, waiting for you, baby. Through the years, I can't just stand the year. I played that for you, that you know I'm dying.
Now go where you want, but don't leave me here forever. You stay away so long, girl. I see you never.
What can I do, girl, to get through to you? I guess I love you, baby. Standing here, baptized in all my tears, baby. Through the years, you know I'm dying.
You never ever worry, and you never shed a tear.
There's a boy I know, he's the one I dream of. Looks into my eyes, takes me to the clouds above.
We're going to keep the show rolling, everybody. Everybody feeling good? Energy on point? I feel it. I feel the love. Couple things to say. First of all, on that invitation, it said plus special guests. And I tell you, I was just back in the green room. They're not kidding. The people who are there rolling out tonight, it's no joke. All of Jersey is about to show up and blow your minds. I have to offer up my deep regrets and a massive correction. I was given a run of show that said that the performers we saw were the Essex County Silver Steppers, but I have been corrected. They're the East Orange Silver Steppers, everybody. My bad. And let me just say, as a born and raised West Orange kid, last thing I ever want to do is disrespect East Orange. No way. The Oranges, we stick together, man. All of us. In fact, I can't stress enough how much I love that I was born and raised in Essex County. Where are my Essex County people at in this room? We need Essex County to show up so hard on Tuesday. I don't care if you're all the way out in Fairfield or if you're in the West Ward. We are united. We are electing Mikie Sherrill. Essex County will show up. I am so Essex County. I have it in my veins. I grew up at the Star Tavern where my aunt was a waitress. When I visit my folks in Florida, I bring them bread from Calandra's. I can't get enough of Essex County. I know that a sloppy Joe is not all wet. It's not that. It's much classier than that. Go to the Millburn Deli. I love Essex County so much, and it's part of why I am so privileged and starstruck to welcome our next guest. I will tell you, I'm not trying to flex, but I have acted in movies and TV shows. I've met celebrities. I never get starstruck. This guy, I am starstruck because this is the guy who, in my opinion, when I was a kid, the Turtleback Zoo, not a happy place. And now that zoo kicks ass. I bring my kid there. And so much of why Essex County has had so much positivity and so much momentum is because of our next speaker. I know in Newark he needs no introduction. Everybody, please welcome Essex County Executive Joe DiVincenzo.
That's some introduction, right? Turtleback Zoo. We did a lot more than that. Listen, welcome to Newark. Welcome to Essex County. Essex County is the best county in the state of New Jersey. And listen, Essex County's got to come out in large numbers to win by a huge plurality. Don't let down Mikie Sherrill. Don't let down the people of Essex County. I want to thank Essex County College and its staff here for all the work they've done. I'd like to thank Amir Jones, the sheriff, and his men, and all the other security that's here. But most importantly, I want to thank President Obama and Mikie Sherrill for being here in Newark. You know, they could have gone any place they wanted in New Jersey, but they decided to come here. So I'm indebted to them. This election, come Tuesday, you see all the polls, right? The only poll is November 4th at 8 o'clock. This race is in a dead heat. Don't let anybody kid you. We need to get every vote out. And that's what this rally's about. That's why President Obama and Mikie Sherrill wants to come in. Because they know how important Essex County is as far as getting votes. Now, if you like the things that we've done in Essex County, the only thing I can do is have a friend in Trenton. Who do I want to have? Mikie Sherrill as our next governor. So thank you all very, very much.
Let's keep it going, everybody, for Chairman Leroy Jones Jr.
What's up, New Jersey? Are you fired up? Are you ready to go? I know I am. Look, I've been up and down this state with Mikie Sherrill. I've been traveling with my brother from another mother, the mayor of East Orange, Ted Green, over there. And my ride or die chick, you know, the best thing that ever happened to me, my soulmate, Jackie. Now, let me tell you something. This is the most consequential election of our lifetime. This is about our freedom. This is about our ability to afford grocery and the simple things in life. This is about justice. This is about equality. This is about the tomorrow that all of us are owed. And I want you guys to put your hands together to know that Mikie Sherrill is that soldier of justice, that soldier of freedom, that soldier of tomorrow. She serves with distinction in the United States Navy. But let me tell you something. I never had the opportunity to put on a uniform and serve this country. And I feel so bad about that. But today, I am a commissioned officer in the Army of Mikie Sherrill. And if you're in this room, and if you're within the sound of my voice, then you too are soldiers in this army for tomorrow, this army for justice. I see my friends in organized labor. Shout out for all of you. This is about working people. This is about people in New Jersey. This is about the soul of America. New Jersey is now a battleground state, and we are going to war to make sure that our future, your tomorrow is bright and shiny. Ladies and gentlemen, this is about the promise of America. This is about the promise of New Jersey. Mikie Sherrill and Dale Caldwell and all those individuals on the ballot are simply symbols of our freedom and the responsibility that they all have. But I want to say to you that you're on the ballot, you're on the ballot, you're on the ballot up there, your mother's on the ballot, your father's on the ballot, your grandmother's on the ballot, your daughter's on the ballot, your son's on the ballot, your sister's on the ballot. Everybody's on the ballot. New Jersey is on the ballot. So what are we going to do? We are going to vote. We are going to win. And guess what? When we fight, I'm dropping the mic. This is Leroy Jones signing off.
We're going to keep the heavy hitters rolling. Everybody, please welcome Senate Majority Leader Teresa Ruiz.
Please don't stop the music. Please don't stop the music.
Good afternoon, New Jersey! Buenas tardes, New Jersey! Good afternoon, humanity and love! So growing up in a Puerto Rican household, and the Latinos who are in the house will know, gracias Boricua, gracias, they will know that my dad always used to say, watch at what time you come home, because there was that Puerto Rican Illuminati that would watch you, right? And there's a refrán that translates like this: watch the company you keep, because it will say a lot about you. Dime con quién andas y te diré qué clase de persona tú eres. So let's break that down. You've heard all the phenomenal speakers who don't just talk the talk, they work and walk the walk. And guess who Mikie Sherrill's keeping company here this afternoon with? President Barack Obama! So what does that say? A man who focused on race to the top in education and equity and fostered the Department of Education to be sure that our children were protected.
A man who understood that affordability was the cornerstone of making sure that we could all achieve the American dream. An individual whose policy agenda was inclusive of all of us. So much so that every opportunity at every level of every policy decision-making table, he understood that diversity, equity, and inclusion is a cornerstone of American history. That's who Congresswoman Mikie Sherrill is keeping company with. We don't need to talk about her opponent and who he keeps company with, but we need to show something. So it's not just talking about it. It's not coming here today. It's not just saying, I pray and I pray. It's going to the polls and casting the power of your votes. Y para la comunidad latina, porque la última vez se hicieron un poquito de salsa entre un partido y el otro. I know the Latino community, they danced a little bit of salsa. Sometimes they switched, sometimes they didn't. But let me tell you, we are awake. And we are with Mikie, porque Mikie está con nosotros. Let me tell you about the company that you keep, and I will tell you who she is. A mother, a defender of this country, a defender of the Constitution, a defender in her public service, still on her battle, going down to Washington, D.C. to protect humanity, to protect the core of American democracy, to protect New Jersey, to protect Essex County, and most importantly, to protect all of us. Tell me the company that you keep, and I will tell you who you are. Ya ustedes saben, Mikie Sherrill, una poderosa, una madre, una luchadora, alguien que se ha demostrado que va a dar de su vida para proteger el estado de New Jersey y que va a proteger al Partido Demócrata, pero más importante, la historia de este país. Look, I've been in this a long time, and serving in the legislature with a Republican governor was rough. Districts were clawed back, line items were stripped to zero, access to family planning was bare and none, never understanding that a dollar was affiliated with a human being. The team of Sherrill and Caldwell understand that. Tonight, we can't lose this energy, this love, and our ability. Salimos a votar, salimos a ganar. We go with power, we go with purpose, we go with passion, we go with courage, we go on the premise of defending this country for my daughter, for your children, for generations to come, so that when Washington, D.C. says, hey, New Jersey, I want personal information. Hey, New Jersey, I want you to strip our schools of inclusivity. Hey, New Jersey, the list will go on and on, that we have a governor in Mikie Sherrill and a lieutenant governor in Dale Florio that will say, not here, not now, not ever. On Tuesday and tomorrow, or in your mailbox, that is the message you have to send when you fill in all those Democratic bubbles. Not here, not now, not tomorrow, not ever. On Tuesday, you're going to go out and make sure that on Tuesday, you're going to make sure that you say to Trump, on Tuesday, you're going to show the country that New Jersey leads with compassion. Yes! On Wednesday morning, ladies and gentlemen, New Jersey will understand and send a message that humanity will be saved with hard work, with courage, and with purpose. Que Dios los bendiga a todos con su amor, with your courage, to the polls, power to the people, with Mikie Sherrill, with Dale Caldwell, but most importantly, with all of us, by us, and for us. Que Dios los cuide.
Please don't stop the music. Please don't stop the music.
Everyone, in my opinion, our next speaker is one of the brightest and most vital voices in all of American politics, and I know in this town he needs no introduction. Please welcome Newark Mayor Ras Baraka.
Y'all look good out there. I just thank God that he woke me up this morning and gave me the ability and the strength to still fight during this time, to use my voice, my power, my energy to fight back against these people who are trying to destroy us. I wish they could take a look at this room, because this is what America looks like. This is what New Jersey looks like. I know those other people got in their head something different, but take a look at this place. You got laborers and workers. You got black and brown and Asian and white. You got gay and straight. You got teachers and students. And we're all in here today to say we can't go back with Jack. That's what we're here to do. Listen, this race is very, very serious. This is really about our inheritance more than anything else, what we want to inherit and what we want our children to inherit. Do we want a democracy, or do we want people who are opposed to democracy, or do we want people who want to uphold democracy? This is about whether we want our children to live in a community, live in a state, and live in a country that is diverse, that fights for equity, that fights for inclusion, that fights so that all of us can be involved, or do we want to be in a country and a state that isolates and separates us? This is about our opportunity to have access to education, or people who want to undermine our ability to get a decent education. This is our children's inheritance, about an economy that's fair, that's inclusive, where all of us get a chance to get up at bat. We all get a chance to get an opportunity to have a prosperous home, a prosperous environment, a prosperous family, or do we live in fear for the rest of our lives? And the only pathway there in New Jersey, the only journey there in New Jersey, the only opportunity we have for that in New Jersey, for justice and equity and rightness, is Mikie Sherrill. Somebody asked me today, what am I doing here? I said, one, I want to be here. Two, I need to be here. Three, there's nowhere else that I should have been but here. And God gave me the ability so I could be here. The reality is, if you're not in this fight, then you're nowhere. You have to be in this fight. Your kids depend on it. Your neighbors depend on it. Your city, your state depends on it. This country depends on it. You have to be in this fight. You can't be home. You can't be on the sidelines. You can't argue on TV or put things on Twitter. You got to get out. You got to vote. You got to organize your community. You got to get in this fight. If you're not in this fight, then you're useless. I'm here because I want history to judge me as being on the right side. I'm here because if this was 1965, I would have been there. I would have been with those kids sitting in to desegregate schools and lunch counters. I would have been with King in the March on Washington. Hell, I would have been with Harriet running off of plantations. And if I would have been with them, then damn it, I should be here today. I'm in this fight all the way to the end. So on Tuesday, we vote for Mikie Sherrill and Dale Caldwell. And if somebody asks you why, we're going to say, we can't go back with Jack. 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 God bless y'all.
You might be wondering how you follow that. I'll tell you exactly how you follow that. Please welcome the New Jersey Democratic House delegation as they stand with your senator and former Newark Mayor Cory Booker.
Can't see nothing coming up behind. Make my way through this darkness. I can't feel nothing but this chain that binds me. Lost track of how far I've gone. Far I've gone.
Well. Now listen, 32. That's her husband too. I want you all to know we are here right now as your congressional delegation dealing with one of the more outrageous periods of American history. Every day we watch Republicans in Congress show an advanced form of yoga in how they bend over backwards to do everything Donald Trump wants them to do. Just 10 months in office and Donald Trump has made himself and his family over $5 billion in corrupt schemes. Meanwhile, he has attacked the bedrock programs that working people have paid into and earned. He's attacked our health care. He's attacked our Medicaid. He's attacked our feeding programs like Meals on Wheels and SNAP. And worst of all, he's attacked our shared values with masked people jumping out of unmarked cars and going into our churches, our hospitals, our schools. And so this is one of those moments. It's a rare one for our state, where this election has become about something so much bigger. We have an extraordinary candidate who literally, as much as they attack her, she lives those ideals. You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies, but still like the very dust, I rise. And when you're a helicopter pilot, you really know how to get up and rise. And she is running against someone that says they are 100% MAGA. Well, you see what Donald Trump has done to New Jersey. Our grocery prices are up. Our health care costs are up. Our energy and heating costs are up. He's attacking our programs for our communities. He's attacking our public schools. He's attacking our infrastructure projects. And so this election is about defending New Jersey from Donald Trump and his minions. This election is about standing up for our neighbors. It's about standing up for our public schools. It's about standing up for union jobs. And here is the truth. All over the United States right now, people will be watching New Jersey. Because there's a farmer in South Dakota who's been kneecapped by a president
and his terrible tariff policies, and after 5 generations, they're going to lose their farm. They're looking at New Jersey because in Chicago, there's a mom who had her kids tear gassed and put in zip ties. They're looking at New Jersey now because in Washington State, there's a mother who is looking at her health care bills and now realizes that she's not going to be able to keep her health care if her child is going to have it themselves. All over the United States of America, people are looking at New Jersey. And I will tell you right now, we are the people of hope. We are the light that's rising. We are the North Star. When we vote, we win. When we vote, America wins. When we vote, we send a message that Donald Trump is on the way out and democracy is on the way in. Thank you. God bless you. Get out the vote. The best congressional delegation in all of America. Thank you. Gracias. Gracias.
Can't see nothing in front of me. Can't see nothing coming up behind. Make my way through this darkness. I can't feel nothing but this chain that binds me. Lost track of how far I've gone. How far I've gone, how high I've climbed. On my back's a 60-pound stone. On my shoulder, half mile line. Come on up for the horizon. Come on up and lay your hands in mine. Come on up for the horizon. Come on up for the horizon tonight. Left the house this morning. Bells were ringing, filled the air. I was wearing the cross of my calling. On wheels of fire, come rolling down here. Come on up for the rising. Come on up and lay your hands in mine. Come on up for the rising. Come on up for the rising tonight. La 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 la. Spirits above and behind me. Faces gone black eyes, burning bright. May the precious blood find me. For as I stand before your fiery light.
All right, everybody, we're going to keep the show rolling. And I want to point out, I said, how do you follow Ross Baraka? You bring out Cory Booker. How do you follow that? Let's remember that today we're seeing not just superstars, but also locals and especially local artists in an era when the arts are under attack by the other side. I'm so happy to welcome more of the people making great art in New Jersey, specifically right here in Newark. Please welcome the Weequahic High School Marching Band.
single life.
It's driving me out of my mind. That's why it's hard for me to find. Can't get it out of my head. This
Ooh, it's so nasty. So
Spider-Man and freezing full effect. You ready, Ron? I'm ready. You ready, Dave? I'm ready, Slick. Are you? Oh yeah, take it down. Girl, I must warn you. I sense something strange in my mind. Yo, situation is serious. Let's cure it 'cause we're running out of time. Tell 'em, Rick. It's all so relationships they seem from the start. It's also when love is not together from the heart. Check it out.
drives me out of my. That's why it's hard to find. Get it out of my head. Check your love.
ooh, it's so nasty. So nasty.
DJ
What you think? What you feel now? What you know? To be real. What you think?
I love you.
What you feel now?
I need you.
What's love? To be real.
I was wondering, if you could keep on, because the force, it's got a lot of power, and it makes me feel like
Ooh, it's so nasty. It's so nasty.
Just rise
Good loving. The girl's got plenty good loving. Ask me how I know, and I'll tell you so. She used to be my girl. I respect her. When she was mine, I used to neglect her. Oh, she wanted more than I could give. But as long as I live, she'll be my girl. She used to be my girl. She used to be my girl. She had a charming personality. The girl was so right for me. She's my girl.
The vibes in this room are great, everybody. Hello to all the people back here. Hello, everybody. We're feeling it now. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We've had some absolute killer speakers out here. We're going to keep that going. I also, just on a personal note, want to say my wife and son finally got in. Hello, Hallie and Cal. I wanted to say hello to you. And I'm not trying to be weird in saying this. I have no interest in being a part of this so I can rub elbows with fancy people backstage. I want to do my part because I bet I'm not the only parent in this room who feels like we got to fight this fight because it's a better state for our kids when we win on Tuesday. It's why so many of us are here. I wanted to take a moment, as someone whose background is as a comedian, I feel like I have the freedom to say something politicians can't say, which is, can we just admit the other side's real weird, man. They're real weird. And we got to talk about that. Mikey comes off as what? A professional and competent politician who can get things done on our behalf. The other side, weird, weird, weird. I don't know if you watched the first debate. I go, on one hand, you got Mikie Sherrill, who recognizes Jersey is a great education state, who sees how hard our teachers work, who wants to support them. And on the other side, you got Jack. Did anyone else see that weird mumbly answer where he's like, I don't think integration is it? I was like, we're talking... Like I was like, I don't even know what you mean, and I can't believe you're bringing this up in 2025 in New Jersey. Weird, weird, weird. On one hand, you have Mikie Sherrill, who I just saw backstage, and this is not a joke. Mikie Sherrill is so ready to get nerdy about policy with any of us that I saw her, said hello, asked a question. She sat down with me and started explaining stuff about policy to the point where, no joke, I had to be like, you can explain this to me on Wednesday. You have stuff to do. You can't explain policy to me individually after you're governor. What are you doing? I've had the pleasure of talking to Mikey. If you ever want to have joy in your life, if you ever run into Mikie Sherrill, ask her about the Gateway Tunnel, watch her eyes light up, and watch her get nerdy about trains. Watch it happen. It's our economy and it's our safety. Meanwhile, the same week Trump said he was going to terminate funding to the Gateway, Jack gave Trump an A for a failing tunnel. It's weird. It's dark. It's weird. I said it before, I'll say it again. One of the weirdest things, a candidate who has sponsored legislation to ban cursing in New Jersey. Weird. And on the other side, you got Mikie Sherrill, a candidate we all know is willing to roll up her sleeves, say your bills have gotten too high, it's bullshit, let's fix it. Let's do it. They're weird, man. It's weird. We got to talk about it. It's not about me, though. It's about our speakers, and we have even more incredible speakers coming down the pike at you. I am so thrilled and honored to welcome your next speaker. He is not just a state senator. He is also the campaign chair of this campaign. Please welcome State Senator Vin Gopal.
Can't see nothing coming up behind.
Thank you. Hello, New Jersey Democrats. What a great day, and we are almost there. We've had a lot of elections come and go, and we've often heard that this is going to be the most important election. But we have two candidates running this year where it is not gray, it's black and white. There are very clear differences. When we wake up on Wednesday morning, the entire country is going to watch to see what happened here in New Jersey. They're going to watch and see, is New Jersey leading the way and standing up? Every political pundit who knows what they're talking about and those who have no idea what they're going to talk about are going to look to this election here in New Jersey. And they're going to look and see, as we go to the congressional elections next year, did New Jersey do the right thing for democracy? You have two candidates. You have someone who has dedicated her entire life to public service, military, prosecutor, mother of four. And then you have someone on the other side who has literally been running for office for the last 40 years. Jack Ciattarelli has been running for governor for the last decade. He is committed that if he wins this election, if he gets elected on Tuesday, the next 2 Supreme Court seats, he wants to make it just like what Donald Trump did at the federal level. His senior advisor said one of the first things Jack is going to do is end marriage equality in the state of New Jersey. And Jack Ciattarelli is committed publicly multiple times to create a statewide voucher system that's going to destroy our public schools like we know it. He's voted against Superstorm Sandy relief 3 times. This election couldn't have a clearer contract. You're out here today, you're grabbing your friends, you're grabbing your neighbors, you're doing everything you possibly can. We need to have no regrets Tuesday night. We need to make sure that we send a signal to the entire country and the entire world that New Jersey is going to correct the course that we've been on in the past year, and we're going to make sure Mikie Sherrill is the next governor of New Jersey. Thank you for all you've done. Thank you for what you continue to do. Thank you for what you're going to do in the next 48 hours. On Wednesday morning, we will all turn around. We'll look to our friends. We'll look to our neighbors, and we will say, New Jersey is leading the revolution here in America. Thank you so much.
Please keep your applause going for DNC Chairman Ken Martin.
Hello, Newark. Hello, New Jersey. Thank you for being here. Look, so many good friends tonight. Chairman Leroy Jones, let's hear it for Chairman Jones. Let's hear it for Mayor Raz Baraka. And you'll hear in a moment from 2 great friends of yours and mine, Governor Phil Murphy and First Lady Tammy Murphy. Now look, my name is Ken Martin, and I am the chair of the Democratic National Committee, and my job is plain and simple. It's to make sure that Jack Ciattarelli never sets 1 foot in the governor's office in Trenton. Now look, I think Ray Charles had it right when he said, hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more. Now look, I've done a lot of special things in politics, but I've never had the honor of saying this before, that I get to be President Obama's opening act. Amazing that. It's not bad company to keep. But look, when Barack Obama comes to town, we show up. We show up because we know what's at stake. We show up because we believe in something bigger, in decency, in democracy, and in the idea that everyone deserves a fair shot. A shot at not just getting by, but getting ahead. And on Tuesday, New Jersey, we're going to show up again. We're going to show up again to elect Mikie Sherrill as the next governor of New Jersey. Now look, yes, that's right. Now look, I'll be honest with you. I'm jealous of all of you. I don't live here. I don't get to vote. Because not only do you get to vote for Mikie, one of the toughest, smartest, most effective Democrats in the country, you also get to send a message loud and clear to Donald Trump and his little MAGA sidekick, Jack Ciattarelli. Now let's talk about Jack for a second. Let's talk about Jack for a second. This guy has spent more time kissing Donald Trump's ass than standing up for the people of New Jersey. Every time Donald Trump does something outrageous, Jack's there. nodding along like a bobblehead on the dashboard of a pickup. When Trump attacks unions, Jack says nothing. When Trump guts food assistance, Jack applauds. When Donald Trump threatens to cut funding for the Gateway Tunnel, Jack calls it not a New Jersey issue. Not a New Jersey issue? Are you kidding me, Jack? I mean, tell that to the thousands of union workers like me whose jobs depend on that tunnel. Now, look, Trump and Ciarelli are two sides of the same bad penny. Arrogant, out of touch, and obsessed with helping the rich while everyone pays the price. I want you to think about this for a moment. Look no further than Trump's big announcement yesterday. It wasn't about helping families. It wasn't about helping families afford groceries or health care costs. No, he bragged about remodeling the White House bathroom with luxury marble. Marble bathrooms for Trump, empty fridges for families. Ballrooms for billionaires, layoffs for everybody else. That's what we're dealing with right now. The only jobs the president, hey, listen, the only job the president seems to be creating right now are those construction jobs tearing down the White House, right? And look, Jack Ciarelli gave this guy an A grade. An A grade. An A for Trump. You know what? And I'm sorry, all you young people, close your ears on this, but the only A these two deserve is A for assholes, because you know what? They care, yes, that's right. They care more about power and privilege than people. They care more about their rich billionaire friends than working people here in New Jersey. Make no mistake about it. So look, when Jack Ciarelli says he's an independent, don't buy it. He's not an independent, he's a lapdog. He'll take his marching orders straight from Mar-a-Lago. That's not what New Jersey needs, and that's not what New Jersey wants, because New Jersey doesn't follow, New Jersey leads. You lead with grits, you lead with heart, you lead with courage, and yes, New Jersey will lead with Mikie Sherrill when she wins on Tuesday. Look, let's talk about what's at stake real quick. Trump and Jack's agenda would raise your electric bills. It would cut your health care, and it would risk millions of construction jobs. Is that what they call freedom? No. I call it failure. Failure. Meanwhile, Mikie's agenda is crystal clear. Lower costs, create good union jobs, protect women's rights and voting rights, and make sure that every child, every single child here in New Jersey, no matter their zip code, has a chance to actually thrive and get ahead. That's the difference. Jack Ciarelli wants to take us backward. Mikie Sherrill will take us forward. So New Jersey, we got 4 days left. 4 days to knock on doors. 4 days to talk to your neighbors. 4 days to prove that when you come after the hardworking people of New Jersey, you lose every single time. It is time. It is time, New Jersey, to leave everything on the field, to send a message to Trump and Ciarelli and every MAGA extremist trying to drag this country backwards. You can build your marble bathrooms, you can build your gaudy ballrooms, but the people of New Jersey, we're building the future. We are building the future with Mikie Sherrill. So look, let's do it. Let's fight. Let's get out there and organize. Let's turn out the vote. And I want President Obama and Mikie Sherrill to hear how fired up you are. So New Jersey, when I say, are you fired up, I want to hear you say, you're ready to win. Are you fired up? Are you fired up? Are you fired up? Let's get this done, New Jersey!
It is now my honor to introduce a couple that has led our great state with many years of incredible public service. Please welcome Governor Phil Murphy and First Lady Tammy Murphy.
Well, good evening, everybody. I don't know, it really feels like a typical Saturday night in Newark to me. How about you? So listen, I mean, what a moment. Together, all of us, with these incredibly talented electeds, all the way up to the one and only Barack Obama. We're here to give a little Jersey energy, right? Yeah. So listen, we all know Mikie Sherrill has a perfect resume. I mean, a helicopter pilot, a prosecutor, a congresswoman, a daughter, a wife, and a mom of 4. I know one thing, Mikie takes no BS. She has courage, and boy, does she have a backbone. Interestingly, she also has a very strong moral compass. We could use that right now. So we need Mikie, who is going to fight for all of New Jersey, for our Jersey values and the Jersey people, all 9.5 million of us, no matter what your color, your creed, or your faith is. And we need Mikie to build on all that Phil has done over these last number of years and make New Jersey even stronger. Importantly, from me, I thank you for that. That was really sweet. We also need Mikie to fight against the bullies who are trying to harm all of us. And to that end, we need to get out there and get Mikie elected as our next governor, not only because we here in New Jersey need Mikie, but our entire country needs Mikie Sherrill. So get out there, make sure you vote, and make sure you show them a little bit of the Jersey attitude. And let's get this done.
Hey, when Tammy said Jersey attitude, I thought she was going to show us the state bird. Wow, it is so good to be in Newark. How cool is it to have Barack Obama back in Newark? Wow. Let's hear it from my wife of 31 years, the great First Lady of the great state of New Jersey, Tammy Murphy. Now, I came here to praise Mikie Sherrill, but it occurred to me backstage, somebody's going to take this guy on. We can't let him get away with this. Have you ever seen the movie It's a Wonderful Life? So this is the movie with the guy's really down on his luck. He's at the lowest point in his life, and his guardian angel shows up, grabs him by the hand, and walks him through a bunch of different chapters in his life. Except in these chapters, the guy doesn't exist. And he sees with his own eyes what would have happened if he had not been there. Well, I'm your guardian angel. And I'm going to tell you what New Jersey would look like if Jack Ciattarelli were governor. Yeah. First of all, he'd raise the sales tax to 10%. I'm not guessing, in the assembly, every time he had the chance to vote for taxes, he voted to increase taxes. We need a medic. Can you all hear me? We need some help for a first responder. We okay? Right over here, please. Let's go. Everybody give some space there, okay? Can one of you guys come out here, Chris? We good? We good? All right, let's hear it for our customer here. Big round of applause here, folks. Thank you, men. Kind of not surprising. I was starting to tell you what the state would look like if Jack were elected and somebody collapsed. Who could blame them? But listen, you'll get higher taxes. This guy didn't fund Superstorm Sandy victims. He didn't fund Planned Parenthood. He thought rapists should have parental rights. He voted for that. He claims he's close to President Trump, and when the Gateway project got frozen, we haven't heard a peep. That's 90,000 union jobs, and if you care about a one-seat ride, Jack just threw that out the window. And last night at midnight, 800,000 New Jerseyans started to go hungry because of what President Trump has done to SNAP. And we haven't heard a peep out of Jack. So if you're that close, man, you got to do something, and he's done nothing. Now the bad news is that's a nightmare. The good news is it's not yet reality. We can prevent what I just said from happening. You vote for today, tomorrow, or on Tuesday. We can bend history toward our dreams. We can elect Mikie Sherrill, and let me tell you what Mikie's world looks like. She'll make sure hungry kids are fed. She'll make sure the Gateway project and all those jobs get built. She'll fund Planned Parenthood. She'll throw rapists in jail. She won't raise our taxes. She'll be there when folks need her the most. And she will stand up to Donald Trump. Now listen, it gets better. Because just as I had the great late Sheila Oliver by my side, and I have the great Tahisha Way by my side today, Mikey will have a great partner. You're going to hear from him in a minute. Dale Caldwell will be her lieutenant governor. And Dale is a rock star in his own right. So, folks, let's get out there and get Mikie Sherrill and Dale Caldwell elected. And remember, one last thing, and don't you ever forget it. We're from Jersey, baby!
I wish that I could be in some other time and place with someone else's soul, someone else's face. Or Tuesday just might go my way. Can't get worse than yesterday. Thursdays, Fridays ain't been kind, but somehow I survive. Hey, man, I'm alive. I'm taking each day and night at a time. Yeah, I'm down, but I know I'll get by. Hey, 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 man, I gotta live my life. I'm gonna pick up all the pieces and what's left of my pride. I'm feeling like a Monday to Sunday on a Saturday night. Saturday night. Someday I'll be Saturday night. I'll be back on my feet. I'll be doing alright. It may not be tomorrow, baby, that's okay. I ain't going down. I'm gonna find a way. Man, I'm alive. I'm taking each day and night at a time. Yeah, I'm down. I know I'll get by. Hey, 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 man, I'm gonna live my life like I ain't got nothing but this roll of the dice. I'm feeling like a Monday to Sunday on a Saturday night. Oh, I'm feeling like a Monday to Sunday on a Saturday night. I just wanna take you away. Throw your hands up in the sky. Let's set this party on fire. Players, put your pinky rings up to the moon. Girls, what y'all trying to do? 24 karat magic in the
Ooh, it's so nasty, so nasty.
so bad. Look out!
DJ Quad.
Pop is showtime. Showtime. Guess who's back again? Oh, they don't know. Oh, they don't know. I bet they know as soon as we walk in. I'm wearing Cuban links. Designer mix. Inglewood's finest shoes. Don't look too hard, might hurt yourself. Known to give the color red the blues. Kill 'em. I'm a dangerous man with some money in my pocket. Keep up. So many pretty girls around me and they're waking up the rocket. Keep up. Why you mad? Fix your face. Ain't my fault they all be jacking. Keep up. Players only. Come on, put your pinky rings up to the moon. Girls, what y'all trying to do? 24 karat magic in
gangsters, bad bitches, and your ugly old friends. I cannot preach, I cannot preach. I gotta show them how a pimp get it in. First, take your sip, do your dip, spend your money like money ain't shit. Ooh, ooh, we too fresh. Got to blame it on Jesus. Hashtag blessed. They ain't ready for me. I'm a dangerous man with some money in my pocket. Keep up. So many pretty girls around me and they're waking up the rocket. Keep up. Why you mad? Fix your face. Ain't my fault they all be jocking. Keep up. Players only. Come on. Put your pinky rings up to the moon. Hey girls, what y'all trying to do? What you trying to do? 24 karat magic in the air. Head to toe so clear. Look out. Everywhere I go, they be like, oh, so clear. Everywhere I go, they be like, oh, so clear. Everywhere I go, they be like, oh, so clear. Now, watch me break it down like 24 karat, 24 karat magic. What's that sound? 24 karat magic. Come on now. 24 karat, 24 karat magic. Invite the feeling, invite the feeling. Just put your pinky rings up to the moon.
Thank you so much, everybody, and thanks to all the first responders spread not just in this room, but all over the state. At this point, we're going to keep the program rolling, and it is my great honor to introduce the Democratic nominee for Lieutenant Governor. Please welcome Dr. Dale Caldwell.
Good evening, New Jersey. Who is ready to elect Mikie Sherrill as the 57th governor of the great state of New Jersey? My name is Dr. Dale Caldwell. I've lived my life in service to students trying to find their way, to families trying to get ahead, small businesses struggling to survive, and to communities that deserve to be seen. I've served as a public school board member for more than 2 decades. Let's go, educators. And as a pastor at Covenant United Methodist Church in Plainfield on Sundays, I remind people that they are loved, valued, and never alone. Because that's what leadership looks like, compassion with accountability. Now, the Constitution of these great United States begins with the words, "We the people." In this election, my friends, we are being challenged to defend those words, to defend not just our Constitution and our rights, but our friends, our family members, and our neighbors. Because make no mistake, the Trump administration and its allies have waged a relentless campaign to strip away the rights guaranteed to every single person in this country. They've attacked workers, veterans, teachers, students, women, immigrants, and small businesses, and anyone who dares to speak strength to power. That's why Mikie Sherrill and I are running for governor and lieutenant governor. We're doing it because we're fighting for all of us. Just as last week, we traveled to all 21 counties across New Jersey, and we're going to be doing that until Election Day. It is amazing to see extraordinary people around this state. We've been listening to people who are struggling to live, work, and raise families. We've met small business owners drowning in red tape in Trenton, union workers whose jobs are under attack, as you heard from the governor, and families who no longer feel safe in their neighborhoods. Yet our opponent, Jack, continues to support Donald Trump and his abuses 100%. Make no mistake, a Sherrill administration will never, ever stand up for us. So the stakes in this election have never been higher. But the good news, and really the great news, is that we're seeing incredible enthusiasm from people across the state of New Jersey. We have an amazing group of Democratic candidates stepping up to serve the people of New Jersey. And from the thousands of people I met at a No Kings rally in a county that once supported Trump, but now shouts for change. Now, you see, I know what powerful movements look like. I'm a pastor, a college president, and a lifelong community volunteer, but most importantly, I'm a father. My daughter Ashley, who's here tonight, is my greatest inspiration. Let's give Ashley a round of applause. And like many of you parents with Mikie and I, everything I do is for her future, just like my parents did for me. My father marched arm in arm with Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. He was on the Edmund Pettus Bridge in Selma and at the March on Washington. He passed away in 2020, but his spirit is with me and Mikie as we fight for New Jersey. But that same spirit of faith and justice still burns within me. And really that's what's driving Mikie and I to fight for the next generation. Like so many parents, I want Ashley to have what every New Jersey family deserves. A home she can afford, a community she feels safe in, and an economy that gives her a fair shot at success. That's why Mikie and I are laser focused on lowering costs and building opportunity. We'll make homes affordable again by expanding first-time home buyer assistance. We'll crack down on predatory lenders and landlords who illegally jack up rents. We'll invest in small businesses, especially in black and brown-owned firms that have been left behind for too long. Right now, minority-owned businesses make up nearly a quarter of New Jersey's economy, but receive just 4% of state contracts. That's unacceptable, and Mikie and I are going to change that. And as an educator and university president, I've seen the power of education to transform lives. That's why we're the only ticket committed to fully funding our public schools. By doing that, we ensure that every child from Newark to Camden, Plainfield to Atlantic City can access the world-class education that they deserve. That's how we build a fairer and more affordable New Jersey. So because, my friends, this race is really about more than Mikie and me. This race is existential for us and for our communities, and Jack is part of the problem. He just doesn't get it. That's why folks need to get out and vote. And we need to vote for a leader who understands the pain that people are going through. Mikie is that leader, and I've seen it up close. Together, we're not the same old, same old. We are here to make a difference, and we have a very different type of background that will help us deliver. I remember when Mikie asked me to run, it was because of my background, and many of you have heard me joke that it was because I'm old and I've done a lot of things. But together, Mikie and I will always have your back, and we'll never stop fighting for you. We're different, because for us, service isn't just a slogan, it's who we are. As you know, Mikie's career has been about her service to her country and state. And that commitment won't stop once she's elected as your governor. And it's important to know that because when Mikie wins, your family wins. When Mikie wins, your community wins. When Mikie wins, unions win. When Mikie wins, small businesses win. When Mikie wins, the environment wins. But to make that happen, we need each and every one of you. We need you to vote like the future depends on it, because it does. We need you to bring your spouse, your kids, your neighbors, your coworkers, everyone to the polls. Because this right now is our moment to take our country back. This is our moment to live out the promise of we the people. So as we prepare to celebrate the 250th anniversary of the United States of America and the great state of New Jersey. Let's make history again. Let's vote for Mikie Sherrill. Let's fight for we the people. And together, let's take this country back and send a message to Trump that he has no influence in New Jersey. Thank you all. God bless you. Let's get out and vote.
What you say? Oh woman, don't treat me so mean. You're the meanest old woman that I've ever seen. I guess if you say so, I'll have to pack my things and go. What you say? Now, baby, listen, baby, don't you treat me this away, 'cause I'll be back on my feet someday. Well, I guess if you say so, I'll have to pack my things and go. What you say? Well, what you said, I didn't understand it. You can't mean that. Oh, now, baby, please.
New Jersey, please welcome your Democratic nominee and our next governor, Mikie Sherrill!
In the day we sweat out on the streets of a runaway American dream. At night we ride the mansions of glory and suicide machines. Sprung from cages on highway 9 cold wind
grateful to welcome President Obama to the state that I have always thought of as the gateway to America. New Jersey is like no other place in the world. We are the most diverse, densely populated state in the nation. And despite that, or maybe because of it, we care about each other and our kids. We have each other's backs. And from the earliest days, we have never shied away from a tough fight. We are waging a battle at this very moment for the future of our nation. And New Jersey has always answered the call to defend this country and our values. We were the arsenal of democracy in World War I. And then when soldiers came home from World War II and demanded more, we passed the nation's very first state civil rights law in 1945. And guess what, New Jersey? It passed unanimously. So we built this nation in the Industrial Revolution, and we have not stopped innovating since. And at this moment, in these difficult times, when everything seems to come down to our election, when people across the nation look at me with fear and despair in their eyes when they ask me, is New Jersey up for this moment? You guys just stole my line. My answer was, hell yeah! I mean, there are a lot of things people say about us. Do you guys know this? You know, I go down to Washington, I'm on Capitol Hill with people from all over the country, and they say things like, we're loud. My roommate down in Congress gave me a t-shirt. I love you back. I love you back. She gave me a t-shirt that said, I'm not yelling at you, I'm from New Jersey. They say we don't have patience. Okay, I'm gonna take that hit because in this town, I have actually been honked at a red light because people thought it was about to turn green. They make fun of us because we don't pump our own gas. Guys, they hate us because they ain't us. But I will tell you something. No one has ever said that we aren't brave or that we shrink from a challenge. And we have never, ever backed down when it comes to making a better future for our families and our kids. And I've got 4 kids. And you know what? Our kids have been through a lot. We've seen some of their milestones robbed by the pandemic. And now they're facing an onslaught of social media that can further isolate them. So I'm going to pass the kids' online safety agenda because as Trump tries to steal opportunity, success, and a great future from our kids, all I can say is, not on my watch, New Jersey. So as we arrive here today, just days away from an election that will define the very future of this great nation, I've been asked again and again, what is this about? What does this race boil down to? Everything. And after hearing from thousands and thousands of New Jerseyans, I can tell you it comes down to opportunity. Who has a seat at the table? And in New Jersey, we believe it doesn't matter who your parents are, it doesn't matter where you were born, you should get a shot. And so in this election, we are deciding, do we continue to expand access to opportunity? Do we make sure every kid gets a good education? That workers make a good wage? That our economy provides good jobs? Then you can work at one job and make a living for your family and then retire? New Jersey, I don't just want you to have a job, I want you to have a retirement. And so what I hear about from families all over this state reminds me of my own background. My grandfather's family lost everything in the Great Depression. After the war, he got a good union job with the UAW. That job lifted my mom's family out of poverty squarely into the middle class. And then there was my dad, orphaned by the time he was 13. But he was able to work hard and put himself through college, and he wasn't saddled with debt for 30 years. And then me. You know, when I told my dad, hi, Dad. Hi, Mom. I love you too, Mom. When I told my dad in the 5th grade I wanted to fly in the Navy like my grandfather, he told me he didn't know if the Naval Academy took women. And he didn't know if women could fly in the Navy. But I knew I could do it. I knew. I didn't think I could. I didn't hope I could. I knew I could. Because everything I had learned about this country, from my parents to my teachers to Schoolhouse Rock on Saturday morning cartoons, told me that in this country, we were opening up opportunity to everyone. And we were. We passed the Civil Rights Act, the Voting Rights Act, decided Roe versus Wade. And so I attended the Naval Academy and I graduated with the first class of women eligible for combat on ships and aircraft. And you heard from Dr. Dale Caldwell and how his dad marched with Dr. Martin Luther King and fought for civil rights to give all of our kids better opportunities. You heard how his dad's example led Dale to work in education to continue that promise of opportunity, and how hard he works for his daughter. And at every level, in every generation, this country has offered opportunities that could not have been found anywhere else in the world. And I'm looking out at thousands of you. Sure, every single person here has a similar story. Whether it was someone in your family who got an opportunity or an opportunity that wasn't available to your parents but was to you. And that promise of opportunity is so iconic that it is known the world over as the American dream. And as President Obama himself said, the American dream, that's right. The American dream isn't the promise of a perfect life, But at its best, it's the promise that you get a real and honest shot to get ahead. So when people ask me, Mikie, why are you running for governor? That's why. I want you to be able to afford to live in New Jersey and build something. I want all your kids to have great opportunities. I want to make sure everyone here has a shot in this state. So I'm fighting. I'm fighting for Chuck, a small business owner in Gloucester, getting crushed by tariffs. I'm fighting for Karina, a single mom here in Newark, who isn't sure if she can afford to stay and raise her son in New Jersey. I'm fighting for Bob, a lot of us. I'm fighting for Bob, a veteran, and Kate May, who's worried about his data privacy. I'm fighting for Regina in Trenton, who lost her son Trayvon to gun violence. And I'm fighting for Sequoia in Jersey City, who pays 70% of her income in rent and can't get ahead. That's why I'm going to work every day as your governor, to make sure you can afford to stay right here in New Jersey. So here's what I'll do. On day one, I'm declaring a state of emergency on utility hikes. I'll freeze those rate hikes to lower your family's bills. New Jersey, I am not playing. I am not writing a strongly worded letter. I am not starting up a working group. I'm not doing a 10-year study. I am declaring a state of emergency. But it's not just utility cost. I also hear all across the state from New Jerseyans who tell me they can't afford to live and anywhere to live and about skyrocketing rental prices. I'm taking on those landlords who are colluding to drive up your rents, and I'll expand first-time homebuyer assistance to get you in that first home. Get your foot in the door so you can have a shot. And I hear from too many families every year, Mikie, you know I'm making choices. How much can I buy at the grocery store versus whether or not I can afford my prescriptions? So I'm taking on those pharmaceutical middlemen who are driving up your prescription drug costs. So as governor, I'm going to create real change so you can afford to stay here in this state, but my fight doesn't and can't end at the border of New Jersey. We've got to take on all those hits coming from Trump and Washington, D.C. Because right now, the president is running a worldwide extortion racket. You pay more for everything from the coffee you drink in the morning to the groceries you're cooking dinner with at night as Trump pockets billions. His energy plan is designed for just one audience, the fossil fuel industry. They donated hundreds of millions to his campaign, and they're now getting rich off the higher utility prices that New Jersey families are being forced to pay because of the one big, beautiful betrayal. Under Trump, the deficit has got up $1 trillion in 2 months. And we can't feed hungry kids in the richest nation on earth. We can't feed hungry children. Not on my watch. So if he's not going to fund these programs, and make no mistake, in New Jersey, we send $70 billion more to Washington than we get back. We're going to claw that money back and do it ourselves. And then there's the Gateway Tunnel. Has anybody heard of that? So I was called the tunnel-obsessed congresswoman when I first got into Congress because I worked so hard to get that project funded. I was told it would never get done.
But we got that federal funding, and then we went farther and got more funding across the state for our transit programs. And Donald Trump, because he's pissed off that everybody's rightly blaming him for the government shutdown, has frozen the Gateway Tunnel. I mention all this because whether it's Medicaid, the one big beautiful betrayal, or the Gateway Tunnel, guess what? Jack Ciattarelli is nowhere to be found. And when he is forced to talk about it, does he defend New Jersey? Does he commit to clawing that money back for New Jersey? Does he say, hey, I'm serving you no matter what the cost? No. On every single occasion, Jack has decided, I'm going to defend Trump. He even gives Trump an A. Guess what, guys? I give Trump an F. I'm committed to fighting anyone when it comes to fighting for the people of New Jersey. So there were two people who really embodied this fight, Donald Payne Jr. and Bill Pascrell. They passed away not too long ago. I served with both of them. And at Bill's funeral, the priest reminded us that hope has two beautiful daughters, anger and courage. Anger at the way things are, and the courage to fight for change. And I'm angry. I'm angry at the way things are. I'm angry that our president is cutting everything from the Gateway Tunnel funds to SNAP benefits, erasing funds for programs to help third graders read, address learning loss, or get support for families as we are facing a mental health crisis with our kids. So I'm angry, but I don't feel afraid. As I stand here, I feel nothing but courage. New Jerseyans give me courage, and I'm sure the nation feels that way too. Courage to make change, to take on special interests, the status quo, the systems that aren't working, to deliver for people, for families, to give every kid a shot. So, anger and courage are the daughters of hope. And I know someone here tonight who knows a little bit about hope. He knows hope is not passive, blind optimism, but an active, stubborn belief that a better future is possible if we work hard and fight for it. So, New Jersey, are you ready to work? Are you ready to fight hard for our future? Are you ready to make sure that every single one of your neighbors, your friends, your frenemies head to the polls between now and Tuesday? That's what I thought. Nope, that's what I knew. Because I know the fight that defines our state. And New Jersey, I'm ready too. So, would you help me give a very loud New Jersey welcome to the 44th President of the United States of America?
Yo, Jersey, what's up? How's it
I'm ready to go. It is good to be back in Jersey. Good to be back. I love you back. I love you. Oh, that's a good-looking crowd right here. It is good to be back. It is good to be back in Jersey. Good to be back in Newark. You know, I just came from a rally down in Virginia. They were kind of loud, but they definitely got some competition right here. Mikie Sherrill will get you excited. That's what happens. You also may be a little hopped up on that Halloween candy. I love you back. But you have a candidate worth being excited about. You've got a future governor to be excited about in Mikie Sherrill. Now, first things first, we got to handle some logistics here. Just in case you have not heard, if you have not voted yet, tomorrow is the last day of early voting in New Jersey. And if you can't vote early, you've got to make a plan to do it on Election Day, November 4th. You can go to nj.gov/vote to find out where, if you don't know. And then you've got to get all your friends and your family and that cousin who's lying on the couch. Just go, come on. Get him off the couch. Because in 3 days, we've got the chance to elect a leader who's going to help build a better, stronger, brighter future for New Jersey. And Lord knows we need that light. We need that inspiration because, let's face it, our country and our politics are in a pretty dark place right now. So it is. It is. No, don't worry. It's hard to know where to start because every day this White House offers up a fresh batch of lawlessness and carelessness and mean-spiritedness and just plain old craziness. We've got a president who thinks it's okay to use the Justice Department, just for example, to use the Justice Department to go after his political opponents. And wait. Here's a rule. You can't boo. You got to vote. They won't hear you if you're booing, but they'll hear your vote. So you've got a president who replaces career prosecutors with loyalists who will do his bidding, and now he's telling them to hand over millions of taxpayer dollars that he had to pay in expenses for previously violating the law. We've got a commander-in-chief who has fired decorated military officers because he thinks they might be more loyal to the Constitution than they are to him. Don't boo. He's deployed the National Guard in American cities and claimed to be stopping crime waves that don't actually exist. We've got masked ICE agents pulling in unmarked vans and grabbing people off the streets, including U.S. citizens,
Don't boo. Vote. Grabbing them on the suspicion that they don't look like real Americans. We've got Health and Human Services Secretary who opposes proven science and then peddles quack medicine. We've got a top White House aide who calls Democrats, the whole Democratic Party, domestic extremists. And then we've got some poor labor economist who got fired for accurately reporting bad job numbers that Trump didn't like. It's like every day is Halloween, except it's all tricks and no treats. And here's the thing, New Jersey. It's not as if we did not see some of this coming. I mean, I'll admit, it's worse than even I expected, but I did warn y'all. I did. And you know what? Donald Trump warned you too. He told you what he was like and how he was going to act. But the fact is, the truth is, right here in New Jersey and all across the country, there were plenty of people who voted for Trump and the Republicans anyway, not because they wanted to give up their right to free speech or because they wanted to see our public health systems torn down, but because they were understandably frustrated with inflation and high gas prices and the difficulty of affording a home, and they were worried about their children's futures. Now, 9 months later, you got to ask yourself, has any of that gotten better? Is the economy working better for you? Because it sure has gotten better for Trump and his family. Since he's been in office, the family crypto business and other ventures have made hundreds of millions of dollars and getting investment from foreign nationals and rich folks looking to stay in the president's good graces. The economy has been really good for some of Trump's billionaire friends. And it's been good for some finance bros and well-connected corporations who've seen their tax bill go down and don't have to worry about all those pesky regulators anymore. But for ordinary families, for you, your neighbors, your friends, costs have not gone down, they've gone up. Partly because of Trump's shambolic tariff policy. Young people, they're not having an easier time. Young people trying to get a start in life are having a tougher time than ever finding a job. Entry-level hiring is down 16% from last year. Hundreds of thousands of federal employees have lost their jobs to pay for those billionaire tax cuts. We're talking about people who dedicated their lives to public service and helped make this country work. Meanwhile, the government is shut down, which means small business loans are suspended and help for vulnerable people is delayed. Healthcare premiums for millions of people are about to double or even triple next year. And the Republicans who are running Congress right now, they're not even pretending to try to solve the problem. They're not even going to work. They haven't been in session. They're not showing up. And as for the president, I mean, in fairness, he has been focused on some critical issues like paving over the Rose Garden so folks don't get mud on their shoes, and building a $300 million ballroom. Do not boo. Do not boo. Boo. And anyway, I don't know why y'all complaining. If you can't afford to visit a doctor, don't worry. He'll save you a dance. And if you don't get an invitation to the next White House shindig, you can always watch the festivities on Trump's live feed on Truth Social. Look, the point is, there is absolutely no evidence that Republican policies have made life better for the people in New Jersey. They've devoted enormous energy to entrenching themselves in power, punishing their enemies, enriching their friends, silencing their critics. They put on a big show of deporting people and targeting transgender folks. They never miss a chance to scapegoat minorities and blame DEI for every problem under the sun. You got a flat tire? Must be DEI. Your wife kicked you out? DEI. Who knew? But what they haven't done is help you. They haven't put forward serious proposals to lower housing costs or make groceries more affordable. They haven't improved our schools or made health care more accessible or shortened your commute or prepared young people for a future where AI might take their jobs. All the nonsense that we see on the news every day, the over-the-top rhetoric, the fabricated conspiracies, the weird videos of a U.S. president with a crown on his head flying a fighter jet and dumping poop on American citizens. Don't boo. No. Wait. That's not even worth booing about, because all of that is a distraction. All of it is designed to distract you from the fact that your situation, your life, has not gotten better. They do it so you won't notice that at the same time that they're helping the wealthiest, most powerful people in the country consolidate more wealth and more power, your bills are still going up. You're waiting longer at airports because there aren't enough air traffic controllers. The program that helps your kid with special needs just got gutted. They are hoping you don't notice that. But the good news is there is something you can do about it, New Jersey. Right here. Right now. Because you've got a candidate for governor who's a proven fighter, who's got a track record of getting stuff done. Somebody who sees you and knows your struggles and will work for you every single day. New Jersey, it's time to point America in a better direction by electing Mikie Sherrill as your next governor. Now, you know, I've met a lot of tough people in my life. I was watching Mikie backstage, and there were some people from the security detail for all kinds of folks. You could see they'd been in the weight room. You know, suit was all just, I don't know how they got in that suit. It's not a problem I have. My guns slip in there pretty easily. I've met a lot of tough people in my life. I don't know many people We need a medic here. They'll be coming. Give him or her a little space. Probably just a little dehydrated. Everybody bend your knees. Bend your knees. Yeah. You can't stand still and not have any water. All right, we got some medics coming. Oh, I love you, but hold on. I heard you, girl. Just settle down. I'm here to talk to everybody, not just you. I mean, you look cute. But I am married. Michelle's fine too. All right. I think a medic is coming. So, listen. I don't know many people who started their careers as a Navy helicopter pilot, then went to law school, then became a federal prosecutor, keeping communities safe, and she's doing this while raising 4 kids. And then because apparently that was a little bit too easy, she decides to run for Congress. I get tired just thinking about it. But I do know that it makes her the kind of leader who understands the mission, who knows who she is supposed to serve, who doesn't have a lot of time for excuses. And that is exactly what New Jersey needs right now. Mikie doesn't just say the right thing. As your governor, she will do the right thing. She understands that government can make a difference in people's lives by educating our kids for the jobs of the future, keeping our air and water clean, protecting consumers from fraud and dangerous products, providing a safety net for seniors and folks with disabilities, investing in the infrastructure and scientific research that drives economic growth. She knows what government can do, but she also knows that good intentions alone are not enough, that we can't afford to waste taxpayer dollars on programs that don't work, and that instead of simply tearing down government, it's her job to make it work better for you. You've heard Mikie talk about bringing costs down for working families. Remember how Donald Trump declared a quote-unquote state of emergency so he could put tariffs in place that are now driving up costs for you? A tax on every family in America. On her first day as governor, Mikie will declare a state of emergency to bring costs down, starting with utilities. She's going to create more energy right here in New Jersey because more supply means lower bills. She's going to take on the state's grid operator to stop them from driving up costs. That will affect your pocketbook in a good way. As a mom of 4 kids, Mikie knows what parents see every day. So she's got plans to put more physical and mental health resources in schools. She's going to make tech companies do more to keep kids safe online. She'll invest in high-impact tutoring to get kids who are struggling back on track. And she's going to make sure you can see exactly where your tax dollars are going and whether the programs you are helping to fund actually do what they're supposed to do. Mikie will work with anyone if it helps the people in New Jersey. And she will listen to everyone too. whether they voted for her or not. Because she knows that if we want to make progress on the things we care about, we have to be able to disagree without calling each other nasty names or demonizing each other. At a time when our politics feels just so broken, we need leaders like Mikie, public servants who are in it for the right reason, who are focused on the future, and who will always stay connected to the people that they were elected to serve. Now, her opponent, not so much. Mikey's opponent has now run for governor 3 times in a row. I mean, I believe in persistence, but at a certain point. So 3 times in a row. Other 2 times he lost. So this time his strategy is to suck up to the Republicans in Washington. So Donald Trump called Mikey's opponent 100% MAGA. Not a great endorsement. When he was asked to give the Trump administration a grade, Mikey's opponent said they deserved an A. Don't boo. I mean, I know there's been great inflation, but really, an A. This is the best we could do. These are the same folks who put secret war plans in a group chat. You don't think there's anything they could be doing better? No room for improvement? Jersey, we don't need a governor who puts party and ideology ahead of the people that elected that governor. You deserve a governor who's going to think for herself and work for you. A governor who will create jobs and not cut them. A governor who will lower costs and not raise them. A governor who will bring people together and not divide them. A governor who will do right for the people of New Jersey, no matter what anybody in Washington thinks. You deserve a governor like Mikie Sherrill. I'm going to bring it down a little bit here. Just for a second. Hold on a second. I hear you, but I want to kind of wrap up with something that I want everybody to think about. At the end of the day, what this election is about, what politics in a democracy is always about, is values. What do we care about? What do we believe? What do we prioritize? What are our core convictions? You know, a lot of people have asked me lately whether I am surprised at the direction the country is taking. And even though I'm the hope and change guy, I want to be honest with them. And so I admit to them that I have cause for deep concern. I admit to them that I'm worried about how quickly basic democratic rules and norms have been weakened. I'm worried about how willing Republicans in Congress have been to abdicate their role as members of a co-equal branch of government, and how they refuse to buck the president even when they know he's out of line. Even when a lot of them privately admit that power is being abused in ways that will hurt their constituents, that will hurt the country. I worry about a Supreme Court that so far at least has shown no willingness to check this administration's excesses. Even when those actions break all legal precedent and seem to defy the bedrock principle that no one's above the law. I worry about the growing concentration of economic power in the country, with just a handful of mega billionaires and companies controlling what we see and what we hear. And I worry about how much that economic power distorts our political process. I worry about how readily, not just business leaders, but others with influence in law firms and universities have been willing to bend the knee to this president's autocratic impulses to avoid retribution or protect profits or just to avoid controversy. But what I also tell people who ask, what I remind them, is that this contest of ideas, it's not new. America's always had competing stories about who we are and what this nation stands for. The first story says, we the people mean just some of us. That in order to qualify, you got to be the right color, you've got to come from the right family, you've got to worship the right way. It says that even though we got rid of a king, that was the whole point of the revolution, there's still a caste system in America. A pecking order of who makes decisions and who obeys, who gets opportunity and who is obliged to serve. And that story is policed by fear and by force. And it tries to convince people that for their group to win, another group's got to lose. It tries to convince people that if somebody doesn't look like you or doesn't think like you or practice religion exactly the way you do, they must be a threat to your way of life and need to be put in their place. That's how Donald Trump thinks about America. That's what Make America Great Again means. Putting people like him back in charge even when they don't know what the hell they're doing. Now, so that's one story, and that story's been part of America. You can pretend it hasn't been, but you can get rid of, you can try to whitewash school books and go to national parks and say, let's get rid of that, and that sign that says Native Americans used to live here. You can do all that, but that story has always been part of America. And that story isn't even new. It isn't even uniquely American. For most of human history, it's the way society worked. There was a hierarchy, and there were lords, and then there were peasants, and some people had everything, and some people had nothing. There are all kinds of countries that still operate that way. And for a long time, that story of caste and privilege and concentrated power was the law of the land in America. For decades, if you looked like me, you were property. For decades, if you were a woman or a white man who did not own property, you couldn't vote. For decades, if you were an Irishman or an Italian immigrant and you tried to apply for a job, we're not hiring. For decades, if you were Jewish or Asian, don't bother applying to this school. If you were Native American, they didn't even talk about you, even though you were here first. So, but here's the thing, New Jersey. From the very start, there was another story. Born of this nation's true revolutionary spirit. And that story says we the people means what it says, that all of us are included. That we are not subjects, we are citizens, defined not by race or religion or gender or sexual orientation, but by our commitment to a common creed and a willingness to accept not just the privileges, but responsibilities that come with citizenship. That's what made the American experiment unique. Not just the size of our economy, not just our military might, it was that idea that you could get people from every corner of the globe and they could come here and decide, you know, I pledge allegiance to this flag, I will defend this country, I will make a life for myself here, and we could all get along. That's what made America special. And through generations of struggle and sacrifice, through the faith of abolitionists, the struggle of suffragists, through a civil war and civil rights protests, through union organizing drives, through government reform initiatives, through investment in public education, year by year, decade by decade, we moved closer to those founding ideals, and in the process, we inspired the world. That's the story I believe in New Jersey. An America in which we all deserve equal protection under the law, and no one's above it. An America where every child has a chance at a good education, and anybody who's willing to work and find a job or start a business and make a decent living. An America where we don't fear each other, but we look out for one another. That story to continue, then we need leaders who believe in it too. Then we need leaders who believe in it too. Leaders who will tell the truth and take responsibility. Leaders who will tackle hard problems and bring people together instead of dividing them. Leaders who won't serve big bosses in Washington or big corporate donors, but instead will serve the people who put them there. New Jersey, we need leaders like Mikie Sherrill. So yes, I am still hopeful. Yes, I still believe our best days are ahead of us. But here's the thing, New Jersey, even somebody as tough and talented as Mikie can't make it happen alone. Because all of us are being tested right now. Our convictions are being tested. Donald Trump and the Republicans, they want you to think that change can only come from on high. That a few people in power make decisions. The rest of us just have to live with the consequences. But when you look at the history of America, real change has always come from the bottom up. From ordinary folks who believe we can do better and join together to make change happen. So it's up to all of us as citizens to stand up for the values that we profess. If we want a country that believes in free speech and fair elections and rule of law, then we can't just leave it to somebody else. We have to fight for those things, even when it's hard. If we're opposed to violence against people we disagree with or look a certain way, then we have to speak out when those values are violated. If we believe in honesty and hard work and treating other people the way we want to be treated, we have to model it in our own lives, in our workplaces, in our schools, in our neighborhoods, in our places of worship. And if we want a government that is responsive and honest and competent, that works for the many and not just the few, then we've got to get out there and vote for it. New Jersey, I remember just a year ago, I remember talking to folks who would tell me, this election doesn't matter. These are some well-educated, bright, people. They say, whoever the next president ends up being, it's not going to affect me. That's what they would say. If nothing else, the last 9 months should have cured us of that idea. Because the stakes are now clear. We don't need to speculate about the dangers to our democracy. They're here. We don't need to wonder if harm's going to be done to vulnerable people, or whether the public conversation will become meaner and coarser. We're witnessing it. Elections matter, and they matter to you, and they matter to your family. We are being tested, and what is remarkable about America is that it gives us the power as citizens to change this country. We all have more power than we sometimes imagine. We just got to use it. So if you believe in that better story of America, you cannot sit this one out. As citizens, you have to vote for leaders like Mikie who believe in that story too. Leaders who care about your freedom. Leaders who will fight for your rights. Leaders who will go work every day to make your life a little bit better. Go get your friends. Grab your family members. Tell them to go out and vote. Because if you do that, New Jersey, if you meet this moment, if you believe change can happen, you will not just elect Mikie Sherrill, your next governor. You will not just put New Jersey on a path to a brighter future. You will set a glorious example for this nation. Let's get to work. Thank you, Newark. God bless you. God bless America.